Because it's now 7:30. So, hi, everybody. Welcome to our Wednesday night free necklace call. So glad that you are here. Um, my name is Carolyn, and I've been a stylist with Park Lane for 4 years. And we do this every Wednesday just because we love to share with other people about the things that we love about Park Lane. So, I want to introduce Tracy Smith. She has been with us, oh my goodness, I want to say since November. Is that 5 months, Tracy? Tracy, do you want to unmute yourself? Tracy was brought in through the Direct Appoint program because Park Lane recognizes and respects leadership. So if you've ever been a leader in another direct selling space, you can interview and possibly come over with a higher title, earning a higher commission level. And Tracy was brought over as a senior division leader because of her experience with another direct selling company. And she has just been amazing. She's been one of our top retailers. She is so good at sharing ideas. And I just asked for her to share a few minutes tonight and tell you a little bit about her story. Are you there, Tracy?
I'm here.
Yay!
I was like
I'll
doing the
mute
math when you
myself.
said November. So it's December, January, February, March. 5 months. Yeah. 5 months now, almost 5 months midway. Um, Hi everyone. My name's Tracy. And I came into this in November. And a little bit about why I think it's so important is I was in a direct selling company that kind of there are some companies that don't allow you to do other businesses. And so I had been with that company for 9 years and I held back from so many different things because I was loyal to them and was not doing anything else. And then I came to find out that we were in a very financial situation in our home. And my husband got Bell's palsy, and I found out that it was I feel it's because he was holding all this stress in. And he finally, said how things were. And I was like, well, babe, you could have told me. I could have like done something else. Mind you, at the same time, um, I was hosting a party for Park Lane. And when I was hosting the party, it was just like weighing on me because I truly believe God gives you little winks and little hints and things. And he was definitely doing that to me. But I kept fighting it because of my business and what I was doing and being scared to death to share anything. And so I got into a call, and I can't remember the lady I spoke to, Carolyn, when I was coming in through the direct sell part of it. But she was just so nice and so understanding. And Carolyn was so nice and understanding and explaining it to me because I was like, I'm really feeling pulled to do this. I'm really feeling like I need to do this. And yes, Jennifer Bond, yes. And so I was like, I really feel like it's on my heart. I prayed about it and I was like, yes, I'm going to do this. And I want you to know that I was literally doing this in complete incognito, totally top secret. Only had the private group. I didn't let Carolyn tag me in anything. I couldn't share it in my stories because I was so afraid I would lose the other job. And when you're holding on to something that tight and you're really, really fighting for it, you just don't realize the opportunity, even though I was doing incredibly well. Like it came to a point where I was like, I gotta let that go. Like I gotta let that go. And Carolyn has been with me every step of the way. And I would call her and I'm like, okay, this is where I'm at right now. And I can just tell you that this has blessed me. Like I literally in November and December, by the end of December, I was able to literally help pay with our mortgage. I was able to completely pay for our Christmas just with this business alone. It wasn't anything else. It was literally Park Lane. It was a saving grace, came at the right time, exactly when God knew I needed it. And it's just been absolutely incredible. I don't even have that many that are in my group that follow me or and they support me and they have been just nonstop. They love the product. So now I can just like 2 weeks ago, I finally was able to start announcing things. And so I'm super excited about that and where it could take now because I've been so secretive. And yeah, so that's my story. And just don't let it hold you back. Like, don't let fear hold you back because it like held me back for a long time. You can literally walk through it and face that fear, and you get so much support here and so much. I mean, all of the stylists have been incredibly supportive and helpful, and everybody's here to help you with that. So don't let fear or anything else hold you back from taking that leap of faith. That's it.
Thank you, Tracy. That was so good. So, I just love everything that she shared. I do believe God, puts people in your path and do believe he has a plan. And even if you're not a believer, you can still be on our team. It's not like it's just a really great uplifting place. The women on this team are so supportive. Like she said, we have graphics made for you, we have scripts made for you. And I have loved watching Tracy do this. And I think because she has only done this business in her little private group, the reason she's successful is because she's relational. She loves people and she loves to help them get the best deal. Put an S in the comments if you guys have ever shopped the Park Lane sale, because I feel like our sale is our secret sauce here. I was talking to someone earlier today, she may be on here, and she said she feels like, she's just not good at sales. And the thing that about Park Lane is I don't feel like we have to like back people in the corner and be like, buy my jewelry. We get to go, look at my earrings. And they go, ooh, where do I get those? I mean, it's just like if you were to be wearing some cute shoes and somebody said, oh, I love your shoes. You could be like, thanks. I picked them up at Sam's the other day for 20 bucks. Can you believe it? Or Famous Footwear with their BOGO deal. We love to tell our friends about a good deal. And that is what Park Lane has. And I feel like that is why so many people are successful here. Now, if you're sitting here watching and you're like, okay, well, I'm not a leader in another company. I've never been a leader in another company. That is okay. Most women on our team come in as an entry level stylist. You're called a fashion director and you make 30% commission starting out. And in Park Lane, you can work your way up to where you're earning 50% commission and you never go backwards. You never lose your title. You never lose your commission level. You do not have to requalify every month. There are so many good things here that have. So for me, myself, let me just tell you a little bit about me. Hi, my name's Carolyn. But when I joined Park Lane, it was 4 years ago. I had sold jewelry with another company for 18 years, and that company suddenly closed. And I thought I was going to go into real estate, but I learned about Park Lane and I found out, you can get started in Park Lane for as little as $129. And normally you get to pick out $500 worth of jewelry, and that's all you'll pay for a whole year. We just pay $130 a year to renew our website after that. But in your first year, you get to pick out right now $600 worth of jewelry for $129. And I heard that on a Friday. I wasn't going to do it. And by Sunday morning, I was like, I can't stop thinking about this. That's such a good deal. What do I have to lose? Why not give it a try? So I messaged my friend and I said, okay, send me the sign up instructions. I got to stop thinking about this. And I gave it a try. And then a few months later, I quit my job. So it's just an amazing company to work for. And the 4 years that I've been with them, I think after about the first year, I stopped waiting for the big hairy monster to come out. I kept thinking, this is all too good. Something bad's going to happen. I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. And it never did. So I'm all in now. My husband and I just got back from St. Thomas with them. We just earned a trip to Cancun for two of us. So anyways, I want to hit the highlights real quick of Park Lane. I'm not going to go into all the details, but if you have any questions, please put them in the chat. And at the end, I'll stop the recording. So anybody who's here live, you can come off of mute and you can ask me any questions you want. But first of all, the company has been around for 70 years. We're in our 70th anniversary year. That's huge. In the 50s, this couple, Arthur and Shirley Levine, started the company. And this is like girl power here. Back in the 50s, there were not a lot of options for women. And they started a company to empower women to be able to provide for their families. Did you guys know that women couldn't even have their own checking account until sometime in the 70s? That is crazy. And they pioneered a way for women to make income selling jewelry. So I love that. The founders only keep 2% of the profit for themselves. And now 3 of their children own it. 3 of their sons purchased it in the early 2000s. And now their children work in the home office. So it's a completely family owned and operated company. And when you go on the trips with them, you meet like the whole family. And it's just so fun. So the people are amazing. Let's talk about the product. I always like to talk about the 3 Ps. I'm going to tell you about the product, the people, and the programs. So the product is jewelry. The nice thing about jewelry is it's a visual product. People will compliment you when you're out and about. Like raise your hand if you have ever been in the Walmart checkout and somebody goes, "Oh, I love your bracelet." Or you're at the doctor's office and you have to like give lab because it's your physical and somebody goes, "Oh, I love your bracelets." It is an amazing conversation starter. I don't have to wear a t-shirt that says I sell XYZ. I am a walking billboard with my jewelry. And that is so nice. As far as the quality of Park Lane, it's all lead free, nickel free, cadmium free, and hypoallergenic. So if you have sensitive skin or sensitive ears, or your customers do, most women can wear our jewelry. We have a lot of women right here on this team who can't wear other brands of jewelry, but can wear Park Lane. And that's one of the reasons why they're here. We have a no exclusion guarantee. I just had somebody message me literally after I started the Zoom, but my camera was off, and she sent me a picture of a broken necklace. She caught her hand on it. It's only a month old. She said, can Park Lane do anything about this? We have a no questions asked guarantee. In the first 4 months, they will replace it for free, no matter what. After that, it's just $10 plus shipping, as long as it's still in the collection. And if it's no longer in the collection, but they purchased it within the last year, they can pick out something new. It's so good. So the quality is amazing. We also have a wide variety of styles. So I know, we can all say it. These earrings, they're a little bit extra. These are Paradise. These just dropped on Saturday. I'm going to wear them as much as I can because they'll probably sell out in like a week or two. But we have a lot of dainty delicates. We have a lot of designer inspired pieces. We have a lot of stuff that looks like Van Cleef, Cartier, Tiffany, a whole bunch of other designers I've never even heard of. So you really have something that appeals to every age and stage of women and every price point. We have $26 jewelry, and we have stuff that looks like it's $200, but they would never pay that. Like I think this new bracelet, Mosaic, I think it retails for $126, but with our sale, they can get it for half price or $35. Who doesn't love that? So let's get to that part because this is my favorite part, the programs of Park Lane. There are 3 people that Park Lane totally spoils: the customer, the hostess, and the stylist. And when you become a stylist like me and Tracy, you can take advantage of all 3 of these perks. So for our customers, we always have a buy 2, get 4 at half price sale. And the 2 our customers pay full price for are the least expensive items, like our Lovey bracelet. This is like $30, maybe $38, or our $26 Dottie earrings. They pay full price for the 2 least expensive items, and then they can get up to 4 more expensive items at half price. So like my necklaces, I think these earrings are in the 60s. So they would drop to 30 something as a half price item. And then we always have a bonus item, at least one. So right now, when our customers spend 90 on their full and half price items, they can get any item up to, well, it doesn't matter, any price for only $35. That's so good. So like my Mosaic could be $35. I'm trying to think. I don't have anything else on that's that expensive. We also get things called style drops periodically. Oh, Tracy, do you want to unmute yourself and show them what you're trying to show? You don't have to.
I was going to say the brand new Asher that just dropped today is another one you could get for half price that is so gorgeous. Or like the new necklace, the Essence necklace.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Essence, the necklace Tracy has on is one of my favorite new necklaces.
Beautiful.
I think the Asher bracelet that dropped today is a style drop, isn't it? Like,
it is. Sorry.
That's okay. I was getting ready to talk about style drops, so that's perfect. So we have these other things called style drops where when our customers spend 40, then they can get a deeply discounted item like our Asher bracelet. It's like a $200 value, but they can get it. It's either $30 or $40 with a $40 purchase. I was going to show one of my other favorites. This is our cotton candy impression bracelet. Our impression bracelets have like 14 different mainline colors, and we periodically get a limited edition color. This one's set in rose gold, and it's only $40 with any $40 purchase. And it's because Park Lane drops like specialty things like this that people keep coming back and shopping. You always have something new and exciting to share with your customers. They dropped a blue bracelet a week or 2 ago, and it sold out in like a week. But it's so fun. Tracy's holding it up, but I have to hurry because we only have like 6 more minutes, and then or a little over 6 minutes. Then we have a promotion party to go to because we have a bunch of girls on our team that promoted. But anyways, your customers get to shop that amazing sale. So they love you. You save them a ton of money. And on those 2 full price and the 4 half price items, you make commission off of all of that as a stylist. So in my former company, if I gave away a half price item, I made 0. And here we make commission off the half price items. That for me was huge. Um, the hostesses, those are the second people that Park Lane totally spoils. When they decide to gather their girlfriends, it could be a virtual party. I mean, put a P in the comments if you've ever been to a Park Lane party. It could have been on Facebook, could have been in Messenger, it could have been in a private group, it could have been on Zoom, it could have been in somebody's house, it could have been at a restaurant. Anytime someone gathers her girlfriends, Park Lane is going to give her any expensive item for $35. They're going to give her 4 half price items, which you make commission off of when you're the stylist. And they're going to give her free credit. She gets $20 free for every order. So 5 orders would get her 100 free, no matter what her friends spent. And 9 orders would get her 180 free. Once she hits that 10th order, Park Lane doubles it to $40 per order. So a 10 order party gets her at least $400 free. And so that's what we really work with our stylists on is we help teach you how to help your hostess get to 10 orders. Because if she has 10 orders, she's going to get $400 free. She's going to be a happy, happy girl, right? Well, when you have 10 orders, most people are going to get to 90 to get their bonus item. A 10 order party is usually like $1,000 party. So if you're a fashion director and you're making 30%, that's $300 in an evening or in an afternoon or however you do it. Sometimes they're $2,000 parties. I mean, let's be real. Sometimes they're only $300 or $500 parties and you only make like $100 or $150. But the income potential is so great. And the nice thing is us stylists, we can be our own hostess as many times as we want. So you can have a party open in your own name, be collecting orders on that. And when you close that party, you get 400 in free jewelry and you make your commission. And on top of all of those hostess perks, when someone books a party from her party, she gets an additional expensive item for $35. We call it a thank you item at her friend's party. So that's what helps keep your business going forward. Everybody comes to these events, whether they're virtual or in person, and they get a wish list that's like this long. And let's face it, our budget's like this big. So then they go, I'll come to your party. I'll come to your party. I'll come to your party. If you book a party, I get a bonus. And that's what keeps your business going forward. So the customers love the sale. The hostesses love the perks. And then what sometimes happens is once you're a hostess and you kind of see all this stuff, you start thinking, my friends love this sale. My friends could get a bunch of free stuff. You decide you want to try it out as a business, which is that's what happened to me all those years ago with my first jewelry company. So when you become a stylist, you immediately are going to start earning at least 30% commission on your sales. You can earn up to luxury travel trips every year. It does not matter what title you are. You do not have to be an executive in leadership to earn these trips. Anyone can earn these trips. We can do fundraisers for nonprofits, and Park Lane donates 50% to the nonprofit and still pays you 50 or your commission out of the other half. What else? I actually have notes here. I just don't ever really use them. We can earn over $1,000 in free jewelry every month outside of parties. Just from selling or recruiting, we have this Rich Rewards Club where you can earn anywhere from $250 to $1,150 in free jewelry every single month. So the free necklace that I'm going to give away tonight is going to come from my stash of free jewelry because Park Lane is so generous with us. You get to be generous with other people because you really do get to a point where you're like, oh my gosh, I have to pick out free jewelry again. So, it means you can be like Oprah. You can be like, you get a necklace, you get a necklace. And it's so much fun. So we already talked a little bit about money, the 30% that an entry level stylist makes. When you come in, if you come in at a leadership level or you promote to a leadership level, you can start promoting with just one person joining your team. You could just have one friend come along and do this with you. You would get a 5% raise that you would never lose, even if that friend got out. And the nice thing about Park Lane is you never go backwards. So when Tracy came over with the direct appoint, she's a senior division leader. She came over earning 45% commission. That's the same level that I was brought in at. I didn't have to promise to bring a team. She didn't have to promise to bring a team. But we both inevitably build teams because we love to tell people about what we do and we love to help other people earn income. But when you choose to build a team, you get paid infinitely deep on your team. And it's just so much fun. I'm looking to see if oh, all the programs that they have, like the trip, the free jewelry. There's even a Mercedes car program. You can double, triple, quadruple dip in all of these things. When I was brand new, I was trying to earn a trip to Key West and I accidentally earned a Mercedes. Well, I thought, that's ridiculous. I don't need to drive a Mercedes. And I didn't have to. I was able to take a $500 a month cash bonus every single month for 3 years. Every month that I earned the Mercedes bonus level, I got a $500 cash bonus until finally, about a year ago, my kids were moved out, my cars were all paid off, and I thought, why not? So now I actually drive a Mercedes, which is crazy because I went from like an old minivan that pulls my fishing boat to a Mercedes. But I wasn't even trying to earn that. And if you earn a trip and you don't want to go on the trip, you can cash out on the trip. So Park Lane just has so many amazing opportunities. So if you're sitting there thinking, you're probably sitting there thinking, what's the catch? Because that's what I was thinking. There really is no catch. If you choose to join Park Lane and just give us a try, the least you'll spend is $129. That's our basic kit. Right now, you get to pick out $600 worth of jewelry. Normally, it's only $500. You have a website for an entire year. You have no quotas. You don't pay a monthly website fee. You don't even have to pay credit card processing. People place their orders on your website. Parkland covers all the credit card charges. And then on Tuesdays, you get a direct deposit in your account for any week that you had sales turned in by the Wednesday the week before. If you think, gosh, I want more than $600 worth of jewelry, we have a basic, wait, that's the basic. We have a business kit that's $229. Normally that's $1,000 in jewelry, but right now with the extra 100, it's $1,100. Or we have a boss kit, which is $439. And with that, you get to pick out $2,000 worth of jewelry, which right now would be $2,100 in jewelry. But no matter which kit you choose, you get the same amazing website. The only difference is how much jewelry you get to pick out. So if money is your hangup, absolutely just do the 129 plan. I mean, that's barely more than it costs to put to gas up your pickup truck. And you can start making money tomorrow with your own website, and you will not have to pay anything again towards this business for an entire year. In 1 year, if you think this is awesome, I'm making great money, you would pay $130 to renew your website. If you're thinking, meh, that was fun, I did a few shows, not really my thing, you just wouldn't renew your website. It's not on an auto pay. Nothing else will charge you money at all. You could just try it out for 2 or 3 months and be like, nah, it's not for me. So I really like to stress that because I know a lot of people think that everyone is out to get you sucked into something that you're going to be like married to forever. You don't have to marry us. Just date us for a couple months, see what you think. You might turn out like me and Tracy and decide that you absolutely love it. But if you don't, that's okay. So I'm looking. Oh, I need to give you a keyword. So I'm going to put our little survey in the chat. You can click it right from there. Our secret word is going to be, we'll just make it Tracy since she was our guest speaker. Just put Tracy, Tracy, in the secret word on that Google form. That will get you into the drawing for the free necklace. And if anybody is watching this on replay tomorrow, you have until midnight on Thursday to watch this and fill out that survey and still be in our giveaway. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording and see if anybody